See what happens here. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, this is Johnny Beane live, 5:07 p.m. for 12/20/17, and I'm here joined by Ron. Is it Ron? Ron Johnson.
I can't remember anymore. Hey, everybody.
John Ronson, I think.
John Ronson.
And who's the other guy sitting here? Nave Desdal or something.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it.
It is.
Yes.
Hey, how many times I've been called that?
Hey, everybody. Eric, I think it is. Adam, Will, Richard, Bill, John, Michael,
Herb.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
D-Bottom. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
On Wolfgang Wednesday.
Yes, D-Bottom. Yes, he's been unfired. Here he is.
Back by popular demand.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
ours, though. Not ours. His popular demand. He demanded today. He says, "I'll be on tonight for Wolfgang Wednesday."
Yeah, I just invited myself. They're like, "Didn't we fire this guy?"
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
All right.
Well, he's been so busy at the hospital, you know?
Hey,
Yeah.
Johnny, I guess he's coming in. I guess he's coming into work tonight. He says, "I'll be on tonight for..."
Huh?
What?
That's funny.
Yes. Hey, Leanne. Echo. Dave and Yo-Yo. Bruce. What's up? Yes. Brent. Yeah, good to see you again, Brent. Bag Cereals. Hello to you.
What's up?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to what we call Wolfgang Wednesdays, where we talk about Wolfgangs on Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
Mark
actually.
is jumping in. Our guest is jumping in any second.
Mm-hmm. Jared, what's up, dude? Greg. I feel like I should be holding the mirror that I can just see through. I see Will. I see Greg.
Yeah.
I see Adam.
That's absolutely
I see
right.
Black
Yes,
Belt.
we're in the Magic Garden.
Yeah.
Hello, Humbucker.
Told you guys, huh?
Humbucker.
What?
Says hello.
Humbucker. Yo. Everybody. Yeah. So what's new? What's new with Ron? I haven't seen you in
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, couple weeks. Not much, just work and just, you know, all the crazy stuff going on. But I got the a new neck on my red Wolfgang special. It is the ebony neck with the stainless frets. So chrome hardware, same hardware, but kind of like it. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, so this is my latest and greatest project. This is one that I was looking at doing for a little while. So finally got that squared away. So that's basically it for me. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right, we'll see you.
Hey, see you guys. Have fun. And Dave, I mean, I know I haven't been on in a few weeks, but we've been communicating, and yeah, that blue Wolfgang yours looks awesome. It's great. I love that neck on there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody asked me today. Actually, I think it was Dave Lucy. I think asked me from the links. He actually asked me what's up with everybody with these red Wolfgangs putting these ebony necks on. And basically, what it is this is kind of like what Eddie had on his red Wolfgang. Eddie had a red Wolfgang similar to this, still does, and he had a ebony neck on his. His had block inlays, and it wasn't a special. It was a USA model. So obviously it's got a couple of differences. You know, it's got the dot inlays, not the block. But it was more or less done in, for me, it was done in the style of that, because I kind of liked it with the chrome hardware and the ebony neck. Just thought it looked a little sharper, kind of like the old tobacco one that I had. The only thing I think I am probably going to do to this guitar in the near future, I haven't quite decided 100%. I'm probably going to put a kill switch in here. and that would be a little bit different than Eddie's. But I think the red kill switch here with this red body would kind of look kind of neat. Kind of been contemplating that. That would look cool. But for now, we're going to go with this and just going to play it for a little while.
It's funny that you mentioned the kill switch because I'm putting a blue kill switch in on my blue guitar on Saturday.
Really? Nice. Nice. Good deal.
Yeah, I should
So you're thinking the same thing I am, the blue and the blue, like I am.
Sure. Yeah, it should. The kill switch should be here Friday. I should have it for an unboxing on Friday, and then Saturday I'll have it put in.
Nice. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Very cool.
Hey, Desiree.
Desiree, Daniel, everybody.
How you been, Johnny?
How have I been?
Yeah.
I've been good. Busy. Echoing. Been busy echoing, basically.
Are you echoing?
Jimmy. Well, I think it's Ron.
Hold on.
It has that trash can kind of sound to it.
Any better?
Don't tell me you have your pill set up.
Which pill?
It doesn't work. Pills are not.
I know. Yeah, but is that any better right now?
Echo. Yeah.
That's better?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. So yeah, I've been busy. A million different things ran around town today, you know.
Yeah.
Dealing with the I mean, if you guys really have to know, dealing with the chickens, the you know, I'm a farmer basically.
Farmer John.
Yeah. That's right. So yeah, just all that stuff, and then whatever I can do around here. There's never enough time to do.
Adam Schoenberg says, it's always Ron because he has the pill. It's so funny. Everybody's got me figured out now.
Yeah. So just busy. Actually, I was on live this morning with Joe Wentz on his morning program.
Nice.
The morning show with Joe Wentz.
Yeah. I gave him some ideas. I said, dude, you should call this Morning Joe. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he should do, something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And I forget. I think we just ended up talking about Duran Duran the whole time. So, the usual. So, yeah, just, running around town, getting stuff done, trying at least. And, here we are. My second cup of tea right here.
Nice.
So, and it's trash night.
Trash night.
So
we're going to be on for about another 10 minutes or so, and that's it.
Is that like trash talk night? Like we can all like trash each other?
I say we all trash talk the guy that gave us the thumbs down already.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
Yes.
I dare you.
It was probably Dave.
No, it wasn't, because I wouldn't yell at myself.
No. Frank, what's up? All right, what's up, everybody? So what'd you say? So someone's jumping in here?
Yeah, we're gonna get Mark Huzansky in here in a minute or so.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Because I told him we're gonna be on for about 4 minutes, and that's it. So.
Yeah, just enough to say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? See you.
Well, it's trash night, and you got to put the chickens away. So we're only going to be on for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds now.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Jim. It's Nicholas. Nice guitar, Juan. Cool to see Johnny on the morning show, on the Morning Joe show. Oh, you're watching that, Dave? Sorry about your car. Karma will get them, he says. Oh yeah, Dave was telling us. What was that? Yesterday?
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Somebody backed into your car and you didn't notice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it had to have happened while I was parked or something.
You didn't feel it?
What?
You didn't feel it?
I wasn't in the car.
No. Out here with all the earthquakes, you never know. Hey, Isaac, Echo. Yeah, that's Rob. That's Rob. That's definitely Rob.
It can't be me. I'm wearing my. I have my pill in my ears.
It's trash night.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It sounds like you're dragging a trash can or something. That's what it reminds me of.
Well, my
45 people looking at this. Dang, we better talk about something quick.
Well, I got to say, my Beats not my pill, my Beats wireless headphones that I used, that I used to love to use, they died the other day, just out of the blue. They wouldn't take a charge. They wouldn't turn on. I got online. I had this thing. You got to hold the power button. You got to hold the volume button down for 5 seconds, and it'll reset. Didn't work. So there's $100 down the drain. So now I got to get some more wireless headphones because I don't have any more. Unreal.
Yeah, make sure you put another $100 in Dr. Dre's pocket.
Yeah, it won't be Dr. Dre anymore. It'll be Sony next time. I'm not. That's the second set of Beats headphones that have died within 3 months, and I take good care of all my stuff. First pair were the muffs.
I remember that.
Yeah, I love those headphones too.
And then Dave got a pair of those. What happened?
I did.
What happened to yours?
Mine are right here. They stay in here. This way they don't break.
Mine stayed in the case too, though.
Oh, well.
And I always took good care of my stuff. Go with Bose. Thanks, Frank. See, I will. I'll check that out.
Do you like these?
Real quick, just before I forget, somebody asked a question a minute ago, and it's already gone, on what size eye loops do we use? And Dave will probably back me up on this one. These are number 6 eye bolts, and all they are is just number 6 eye bolt with the washers. They're not exactly the same one. I mean, that's the ones that Eddie uses, but Eddie a lot of times will, on the older ones, he doesn't use the washers anymore. He used to use the washers on the PVs and on the Music Mans, and I think he had a custom version of those that had a little set screw, and there might even have been a weld in there. Well, Dave and I don't necessarily do that. We just get the washers. They're about the size of a quarter, and then just the number 6 eye bolts. And then for us, that just works fine. If you really want to get technical, you can search and find the ones that have a weld, or you can spot weld them.
Well, you don't. They don't come welded. You have to weld them. Eddie welds his. and I also believe that he puts the set screw in. I think he drills the hole for the set screw, because I have yet to see one anywhere with a set screw in it. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Rob.
what's up, man?
Johnny, what's going on? David?
What's going on?
I'm good. I'm good until I could figure out my password.
Echo. That's Mark. No, I'm kidding.
Is there Echo?
No. I'm just picking on you because these guys were picking on me.
Yeah, we always pick on the new guy. That's it.
That's all right. I'll take the ribbing.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing?
Good. Nice. What do you got in your hands there, Mark?
I think it's Wolfgang Wednesday, right?
It is. It is.
That's what I hear.
I've got a Wolfgang.
Well, look at that.
That's beautiful.
That's pretty. That's awfully pretty.
Thank you.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
I love it, man. The ebony board.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It's pretty killer.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's a sweet ass. Here's the back.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very plain neck,
It's all right. That's all right.
But it's got a couple of little, wood marks. At first I was like, "What is that?" But it's just grain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. Sounds different than the other maple neck guitar I have.
A little darker.
It's darker.
Is it darker?
It's just it's a little bit warmer. It's not as biting as the maple neck one. I don't know what it is. So yeah, but it's really good. Really good. Thanks for inviting me on, guys. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Great to see you.
Yeah, same here. Same
cool.
here.
So you know what? Let's just get into that, because the reason why I'm saying let's get into it is because it's trash night, and we're not going to be on for 2 hours tonight.
Ah.
So we're probably going to be on for about 45 seconds.
It's a new segment.
It is definitely trash talk, man.
It's just we just talk about trash, and then Johnny
No.
goes to let it. Okay.
No. So why don't you give us a little bit of a backstory on how you got that?
Yeah. Well, the backstory is, and I just want to preface it by saying, if I get a phone call, I'll just have to put myself on mute, and hopefully I won't get that. So at least for a little while. Okay.
Yep.
So when we were at NAM, when I was at NAM, I saw this on the wall there. They had 3 lefties out of all the righties, and then the 3 lefties happened to be the USA ones that they had. They had a stealth, they had a white, and they had this one. And it's in the NAM pictures. So, you know, in the general NAM pictures that they have on, you know, you can find. So we were there, and the product manager was there, and I just asked if I could buy it, you know, and he was super cool. He was super cool about it and said, yeah, you could buy it, no problem. Well, it's going to take a little while. He gave me he gave me it up front saying it's going to take some time. So I was like, yeah, no worries. It's all good. So it was about, I don't know, 2.5 months after NAM that I got it. So maybe a few weeks.
It.
Oh yeah,
well
my God.
Worth the wait, because I got to tell you, having a NAM show piece is a big deal.
Is it really? I mean, to me, it's a big deal. To me, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal because it's a piece that it's not just, you know, when they do NAM guitars, they're really inspected because everyone sees them, and that's the guitar that you see in order to buy all the guitars for the year. So they make sure that that guitar that's being shown is a perfect specimen of that guitar. And I wouldn't be surprised if in the neck pocket or somewhere on that guitar it says NAM 2017 somewhere.
I'd love if it did. It actually had a little green sticker back here that just said J. That I have no idea what it was symbolized, so I took it off. But I'll tell you, the setup on it is phenomenal. Sean Silas was the one who set it up in the factory.
Cool.
I know that for a fact because I have the card. So, which was so cool to find, you know?
Oh, yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, how cool is that? Just to know that someone put the guitar together for you. I mean, not for me. You just put the guitar together.
Yeah. It's the guy. It's your buddy. It's a guy that you know that did it for it. That did the guitar.
I mean, the day he put it together, he had no idea it was going to me. And I don't even think he had an idea it was going to NAM. Because when I told him it was a NAM guitar, he was like, oh, really? It was? He didn't know. But the setup on it is absolutely perfect. You know, it's so low. He did a great job, Sean. If I had him around to set up all my guitars, I'd send it to him.
Yeah.
He knows them. You know, he knows them quite well. So, Johnny, how you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah. How's California weather?
It's nice. Nice. It's been a little rainy. You know.
Yeah.
But you know,
it's kind of like San Diego weather here in Florida. It's gorgeous. It's been like 70 and clear, you know, which is nice. Not to make you guys jealous.
It was 81 degrees here yesterday in Mass. Crazy.
Get out of here.
81 degrees. It was warmer here than it was with you guys. I'm telling you, down in Florida, it's been absolutely insane. And today was it was a little rainy this morning, but after that, it burned off, and it's been, you know, like probably low 70s here. It's been gorgeous.
Wow.
Spring is here.
It's 69 degrees in New York City right now, and it was 75 today all day. And
that's gorgeous.
It was supposed to rain all day. It rained for like 5 minutes, and it was a beautiful sunny day all day.
Yep.
That's killer. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. When I was stuck up north, what was that, last week?
Yeah. The
weather was brutal.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold and rainy, and it stunk.
Yeah.
I was not happy not getting out of there, but
welcome to the tri-state area.
But it was great seeing you, David. And
it was fun.
Yeah, and Joe Suma. We had a good time.
Yeah, and I think he's in LA now. I think he's actually there right now.
That's what I saw.
Right?
Yeah, he was flying out with his family going to Disneyland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool.
Just in time to see a hot pursuit.
Yeah.
There was a
Oh,
pursuit.
yeah.
Crazy. I watched the whole thing. I watched
Isn't there a pursuit always going on over there?
The whole car pursuit was on Facebook Live today. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody tagged me in it, thinking it was me.
Oh, I saw that.
So
That's what I saw.
So
I was trying to think of where I saw that. Who did that? That was funny.
It was who was that? I think they're probably watching us. Who did that?
Was it Sinner?
Maybe, yeah. It was, yeah.
I can't remember.
He said it was like, Johnny, is this you going to get another cup of tea or something?
Yeah.
Because he was just watching me on the Joe Wentz on Morning Joe, weekday mornings, and I had mentioned that I needed a refill.
Oh.
And next thing you know, there's a chase, and he's like, "That must be Johnny."
Yeah, he says, "Yeah, I did that."
That's hysterical.
Sinner, that was Sinner.
Yeah, but no, those chases during the day, it's a little rare during the day like that. Usually at night. Usually there's maybe like at least a couple at night. Usually down in LA, and they broadcast them live on Channel 9, I believe it is. I watch them. I see.
Like LA is the worst place to have a car chase, really, because there's traffic everywhere.
I know you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's like having a car chase in New York City. It really makes plenty sense.
Yeah, you're gonna get like 3 blocks, and then
3 blocks and 35,000 cops.
Yeah. Although in California, somehow they managed to make it on like the merge lanes, and they get off the side roads, and they make it interesting.
Yeah.
To watch. So, Florida has plenty of them too.
We're on cop chase talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right.
Yeah.
Is it garbage time?
No, not
Yeah,
yet.
we're over 4 minutes, so we gotta go.
Garbage time. Probably at about half. We probably have half an hour. I say
Why the trucks come? Is that what it is?
before track. Well, it's me basically having to. It's a huge production.
Oh,
I live out in the forest basically, and I have to get my cans down a hill, and I have to attach this thing to my car because I got pulled over for having a hitch on my truck.
oh wow.
They said you can't have that, and so I have to take it off and to put it on. It's a huge production. So.
Oh, you hate that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he waits too late at night, a bobcat might get him. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. He has lions and tigers and all kinds of.
They got bad guys chasing, they got bad guys with, hot pursuits going on and like real bad stuff. And they're pulling guys like Johnny over for a trailer hitch. It's like,
It's so funny.
Well, no, they used me basically for that.
Yeah.
I talked to a friend of mine that's a cop, like right after that, and he said, yeah, some of that sounded kind of weird or whatever, but they used me for training for the other cop that was in the car.
Nice, great.
They used me as an example, basically.
Training.
So funny.
They pulled me over, and I noticed the truck right in front of me when they pulled me over had the same thing. There was a tiny ball hitch covering one of the digits on the plate. And everybody's like, well, it's a good thing you didn't point that out to those guys. Would have got a beating.
Pull that guy over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Humbucker Lover says, so you guys good?
I think we're good.
No, I'm just kidding. So funny.
He's joking around. Yeah.
It's inside joke night.
Oh, I'm not inside. That's
you are. No, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. It's when Johnny's ready to go, he's like, "So are you guys good? Are you good?"
I know. I've actually heard that before.
Keyword.
You didn't have to explain much. I heard that before.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hang on, guys. Right back.
Turn the pill off.
The pillow or the pill?
The pill. Turn the pill off.
Hey, Guitar Wannabe. Hey, man.
What's up, Craig?
Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Thanks again for those neck screws, man.
Oh, you got those grommets?
No, he's got the screws, but no grommets.
The Gremlins?
The Geicos?
We do have gremlins out here. We actually do. No, I didn't get grommets, but I got Craig was kind enough to send me a set of neck screws. So.
Oh, okay.
Got those.
What about Sean? Can Sean get you a pair of those or some like. Well, how many are there? 4, I
There's
guess.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Give him a jingle. Ask him if he can hook you up. You can buy them.
Jared.
It's weird you can't buy them though.
Yeah, you should be able to buy those type of parts. There should be like a parts section at Fender at all the companies where you can actually what happens if one of those breaks, because it's very cheap metal, that little piece, and if one breaks, how do you get it replaced?
Yeah, I mean, weird. I guess maybe their thought process is, well, if it breaks during the time that it's under warranty, send the guitar back. Well,
that's the thing. We were at Joe Suma's. I don't know if he told you, like the time before we met.
Right,
and there was a purple one, and the saddle was broken, and they wouldn't give him a saddle. They said send the whole guitar back. And I like the top on this one. Just send me a saddle. And they were like, no, you can either keep the guitar as is or send us the guitar back. We'll send you a new one. It's like, and that's just not right.
Well, it's just, I think it's probably hard from a very large scale business perspective to do that. And then, because it's probably so rare that they have to do that, I would imagine. But, I agree with you. It'd be good if they did.
Yeah, it'd be great, or if the guitar's got to be sent back, so you have to prove that it's a guitar, at least send the guitar back, because I want that guitar. Don't send me the guitar, fix that one, or put a new bridge on that guitar.
Right, I don't want just fix whatever you need to fix and send it back.
Yeah.
So, well, good luck, Johnny. I hope you get it.
Yeah, I think I will.
So where's that neck? Did you guys discuss the neck that's not on the guitar right now?
Oh, the black one, the one that I sent him?
Mm-hmm.
He showed it. We did an unboxing. Show the neck, Johnny.
I saw the neck, but I was wondering why it's not on the guitar, just out of curiosity.
Oh,
right there.
Yeah, very nice.
Because I don't have grommets.
Oh, there you go.
That's the whole grommets.
Okay, there you go.
Funny. Hey, we got 58 people watching us right now. 57 people watching us right now. 21 thumbs ups.
All right.
Not bad. Come on, let's get those thumbs ups.
Thumbs ups.
Speaking of necks, I got this one just sitting around now too. This red one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, just hanging out because I don't know if you saw this, Mark, but on my red Wolfgang, I put the ebony neck on it.
Oh, very nice. Where'd you get that one from?
Got it from Scott.
Oh, okay, cool.
From Scott. So now it's it's got the ebony neck on, so it kind of looks a nice contrast.
I love it. I think it looks great.
With chrome hardware and everything. So yeah, it's cool.
It looks killer.
Yeah.
That's the matte red. I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like that. That's the one I got from Dave. So I love that guitar. I love it. Great guitar. So now
where's that made? Is that Mexico?
Yep.
Yeah, that's special, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's cool. So where's your Wolfgang, Dave?
It's over here in this bunch of guitars.
Okay, there they are.
Bunch of guitars.
There's some Wolfgangs there somewhere in the front, I think. Yeah.
Very nice.
I figured, this isn't about me talking about Wolfgangs today. It's about you guys. You guys, your Wolfgang, the lefty one and the red one. That's, I don't know. I talk about my stuff all the time, so it's someone else's turn.
I have a question. I have a question that I thought of today. Why do you think that Ed likes the pickups so hot these days, as opposed to back in the day when those vintage PAFs were probably somewhere around 7-8K, and now even the Wolfgang pickups are super hot.
Yeah, they are.
Somewhere in like 13, 14 from what I understand, and then the Frankie's is pretty hot also. So I'm just curious, is it just because it's going to break up quicker? Is that basically what it is? Or
well, I have I have a theory. And I think it's somewhat true, because I think I've heard him say before that that he doesn't want to have to work hard anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all those years of having that one guitar, you know, and you know, with very high action and the amplifiers with very low gain, very, you know, he had to work really hard to get the sound that he got.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he wants to work less hard nowadays, and you know, and which is fine. So he has his gear doing all the work, and he has to do less physical work to get the sound. And I think that's what it is. I think he's you know, I can do pickups. You know, I can get pickups that create the, you know, the harmonics and blah 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 that I want without having to kill my fingers. You know, I can, you know, so I think that's the route. You know, the more gain in the amplifiers, the hotter pickups, the lower action. I mean, the ebony board with the stainless steel frets, it's just easier to play. It's an easier playing guitar than a maple neck with you know, with nickel silver frets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I would agree with Dave on that. I think it's probably definitely probably a really good description. I also would the only thing I would add to what Dave said is I think his tastes of tone change over the years a little bit too. I mean, when you look at his amplifiers, I mean, you know, I mean, the Marshall, I mean, obviously he's always had the brown sound. He's always had that kind of buzzy, you know, woody kind of sound. And then when you get into, you know, then you look at the drastic change of, you know, the for an Lawful tour and the Balance tour is a very processed, chorusy kind of harmonized sound, which I really liked. A lot of people don't like that sound from Ed. And then he went, you know, for 98, then he changed. He went back to the, you know, the cables from the guitars and the real raw sound. And now, you know, then it changed a little bit. And as time was going on, the pickups were getting hotter and hotter. I mean, like the Music Man pickups, those were, you know, the DiMarzio tone zones, basically. Those were great pickups. Not really that hot. You could get a hot sound out of them if you dialed your amp in right. But then the Wolfgang, the PV Wolfgang came out, pickups a little bit hotter, you know, and the amplifiers are changing. The 5152 comes out a little bit hotter sound, and then the 5153 came out. I mean, I remember when I first heard Tattoo, when it first came out, I heard that chord that Ed hit. You know, like when Dave starts singing, Ed just hits this chord. It's like an A chord, I think. And I remember just going, wow, that's just like, it was just raw, real dirty and grungy. Not like death metal-y kind of grungy, but just so much more distorted than any kind of Ed tone I'd ever heard. So I think
and the volume, you can actually tell the volume is not cranked on his guitar at that point yet. It's right. You know, half notched. So you know, because it's still under, it's not full open volume. And,
right.
And yeah.
And then you take, like Dave said, then you take, you get back to the amplifier stuff. Now you add that channel 3 in there. I mean, which is just totally over the top, insane, hot, crunchy, gainy. You know.
And did he use that a lot? Did he use it live a lot?
Just during the solos, I think, right, Dave? Wasn't it?
Yeah. He would go to channel 3 for solos, yes. And his standalone solo. The only time
solo for standalone or for solos and songs too. Yeah,
the only time it wasn't on the red channel for a standalone is during the very beginning of Cathedral and for the tapping part of Mean Streets.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time it's on channel 3 for that for his standalone.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of gain.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's no doubt about it.
But you know what? He also has the amp die. It's not full bore either. Gain. It's not on 10. It's like somewhere around 1 o'clock. So it's between 6 and 7.
Right. Yeah. I agree. He's not using it completely to its max. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, these pickups, they're hot, you know. And so I was just thinking about it today because what guitar do I have that has kind of like a PAF style pickup in it? And I forget. Oh, I got one. It was made by Pariah Pickups, actually. Mm-hmm. And,
in the Bumblebee, correct?
No, that's a Jalen pickup, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that's clear. But no, in the 5150 I have, actually. And it's just and I was actually surprised. I was like, you know, it's a different kind of crunch. than what I'm getting on the Wolfgang. I was really able to kind of hear the difference. So,
you know, my suggestion is if you do another guitar, if you wind up building another guitar like that or a humbucker guitar, try the VH2, the bare knuckles VH2. Try it. I think you'll love it.
I've heard it's really good.
I have that pickup. I have that pickup in one of my guitars, and it's one of my favorite sounding pickups.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine has that too. He swears by it. Yeah, he swears by bare knuckle altogether. He just says,
yeah, they're great. They're great pickups. They're all hand done. The only downfall to that company is it takes so long to get them. It takes like 4 to 6 weeks to get one. You know, if it's
they're in England, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I think they're overseas at the very
least.
Yeah,
either England or Italy. One of the two. I can't remember. It's either England or Italy.
Right. Yeah, I forget. But yeah, and they're in Europe. Yeah. Good stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So I love it. I think EVH is making some great stuff. You know, I mean, it's solid as you know. I actually have all the FU tone stuff ready to upgrade it when I change the strings. But it's funny. I think I remember hearing both you guys at one point saying, you know, Rob and Dave, you guys were like, you know, I don't think it really needs it.
Yeah.
And I'm almost like, God, I almost don't think it needs it. As much as I want to put it in because I already bought it, but also because I know it's going to increase the sustain. It's going to do it, but it doesn't seem to really need it though, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Guitars, you know.
There's something to that because you know Eddie's Tour Relic, the one he used in 2015, is totally stock. It doesn't have a big block in it. It doesn't have the titanium saddles. It's exactly the way yours is.
Right.
Nothing in it.
Yeah. I mean, from pictures that I've seen, a lot of his stuff doesn't have a lot of the FU tone stuff in it.
Yeah, some of it does, but a lot of it doesn't.
Yeah, it'll have the springs in it, but that's okay. I mean, it's still going to help out the guitar. That's his deal, whatever it is. You know, he's probably old school.
Speaking of the tour route, Brian Davies asked a question a few minutes ago. He wanted to know if I would just show this guitar real quick again. I've shown it before, but I'll just real quick. And that kind of goes into what you guys are just talking about because I did put some upgrades in this. Dave and I both did. And I think we did go over this, but it's been a little while. But this is my 2016, excuse me, USA Wolfgang. And that has been relicked and everything. It's the real deal.
I love that so much.
Yeah, it's a great guitar. I relicked the headstock and everything and checking in it. And then a good friend of ours did the relicking on the body, obviously, and all the checking and all that. Dave's seen this guitar, obviously, up close.
How's the weight on that?
It's heavy. It's a heavy guitar. I don't know what the exact.
They're all gonna be in the 8 pound range. Every one of them. They're all in around 8 pounds, 8.5 around there.
Yep. As you can see, it's got the number 6 eyelets, no washers. Everything's all chewed up and marred up and everything on it. Has the kill switch, of course, which was professionally installed.
That's nice.
One of the things. So on this guitar, basically. It's got the rubber band and the little piece of gaffer's tape on the side of the pickup right there. It's kind of like Eddie's did. What I did do on this guitar, I did put a big brass block in it, and Dave put a. I wasn't satisfied with the sound of it, so what Dave did is he put a trem stopper in there with a big brass block, and I also put in the titanium blocks with the stainless screws. Again, Eddie did not have those items on his. It's like Dave said, it's pretty stock. I do have a standard nut, just a regular stock nut. But I did do those upgrades. Did this guitar need it? Absolutely not. Didn't need any of them. I just figured I'd try it, and now that I kind of found the right recipe with the trem stopper and everything, I love it. What Dave and I did is we actually, the back of the neck's been kind of dirtied up. And in the cavity, Dave and I had a little recipe we used for that, dirtied that up And yeah, this is just a awesome guitar. I love it. And like you said, Mark, the action on this is just is insane. Probably my favorite guitar. Well, I mean, my favorite signature guitar, just because of, you know, the work that was done to it. But just cool. You know, yeah, it's cool. I love it. Love this guitar.
Question for you. You said the number 6 eyelets there. So I ordered some number 6 from Amazon, and they came like super tiny.
Really?
Yeah. So I have them in my garage. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you guys later. But I'm just going to end up keeping them because it's too late now. Probably to return it. But I bought like 50 of them.
Yeah.
And you know, because it's just a pack, but they're tiny. So the hole is too small. It's like the size of a pen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. And does it say that on the box somewhere?
It says number 6.
Yeah.
Well, it's next time you order them, if you do, just order 6 large. Or you know what? I'll go. You know, it's probably easy if I just go to Home Depot, get a box, and I'll send it down to you because they're cheap enough. I think they're like $5 for a box of 25.
If they have them at Home Depot, I should be able to buy them here.
Yes, they're zinc oxide. They're you'll see it'll say number 6 large, and they're in a box of 25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll just go to Home Depot tomorrow and check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I've been meaning to. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I haven't put it on this guitar yet. You know.
Uh-huh. Do you have them on the other guitars? Do you have?
Yeah. Yeah. Somehow I bought the right ones at one point and put them on all the guitars, but this time it didn't come out right. So that's cool. Yeah, I'll go to Home Depot tomorrow. Thank you.
John Constantine asked what the tape on the side of the pickup is. Well, there's actually 2 things. Eddie's got a rubber band wrapped around twice, folded over, but he's also got a piece of gaffer's tape. It's like gaffer's tape actually on the pickup. I'm gonna show you right here. He's actually you can see the tape right here. It actually goes. Where's my finger? Here we go. It's actually right here. That's actually a piece of tape that goes over the pickup. Then you can see the rubber band. That's something. So there's 2 items he has on there, and what that's for is when he's doing his string, banging it off the pickup. It's so the string doesn't get caught on the ridge of the pickup. That's what that's for.
Which is great. I mean, I wonder if he's ever thought about coming out with something.
He's not the first guy. He's not the first guy to do that. I believe the first guy is Steve Vai. Steve Vai's been doing that since for about 30 years with his guitars. He's been taping the corners of his pickups for on both of them, both humbuckers, for about 30 years. Yeah. So that is one thing that Eddie did not come up with first, but yes.
Are you kidding? No, that's impossible.
Yeah, that's not possible.
I don't think so. I don't believe it.
I know. I hardly believe it myself when I said it.
I was going to say, did that come out of your mouth?
Don't you know Eddie Van Halen? He, invented the car.
I heard that. Him and Henry Ford.
Yeah.
70 people watching us right now.
That's awesome.
70 people watching, 34 thumbs ups.
That's
3 people that don't know what the hell they're talking about.
3 thumbs down.
Which 3?
I don't know.
Let me take that thumbs off. No.
I mean, Johnny, are you awake?
This is entertainment. Come on, this is entertainment. Whether it's good or not, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So Johnny, what's up with you, man?
I was just snoozing.
Okay.
It gets that way. It gets that way when me and Rob are on. He doesn't get to talk.
Howie.
Yeah, these guys they just yammer. They yammer on the phone. I get caught up in these group text messages with these 2 guys where they're talking to each other, and my phone keeps going off. Yeah, that's the real reason why Rob is fired every week because of that.
Yeah. I told you were going to be fired again.
That's because Rob doesn't care that his text on California time is like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I get texts at like 3 in the morning. Yeah, from these guys.
That's all right.
Don't say these guys because I don't do it.
No.
No, I don't text back until it's like 5 at night.
Mhm.
You just got to shut your phone off, Johnny. That's all.
That's because Dave sleeps till 2 in the afternoon.
You're darn right. That's why I have a smile on my face.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm always yawning because I'm so tired because I'm up at like 4 a.m. 2 a.m. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but no, talking about the tape on the pickup though, I've been doing that as well for years. But I actually have that on my Telecaster. I have that on the which pickup is it? The neck pickup? No, I think the bridge. I think the bridge pickup. I think somebody's calling in. I have it on the bridge pickup, and then on the neck pickup on a different guitar. I've been doing that for years and years. Hackensack. Who's calling from Hackensack?
New Jersey?
Yeah, let me just see.
Well, while we're waiting for Johnny, Black Belt Yellow Belly asked a question, and yes, I am a landlord.
You're a landlord?
Yeah, he asked if I'm a landlord. Yes, I am.
Whenever I hear that word, it reminds me of the Eddie Murphy thing. Kill my landlord.
Oh, and speaking of Eddie Murphy,
Oh, his brother, yeah.
R.I.P. Charlie, yeah?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy. I saw some video of him recently. He didn't look healthy in something that he was doing. So I was like, wow, what was he sick with? They said leukemia, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, somebody just called in. Hey, you're on the air. Who is this?
Johnny, it's Charlie S.
Charlie S. How are you doing?
Charlie S. Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Listen, I want to make you feel like you're in the groove, man, because you're very quiet.
Uh-huh. You can't get a word in with these guys,
I
man.
want to get you back in the groove.
You know, from New York to Boston, forget it.
Hey, listen, I just want to tell Mark also that it's great to hear him again. Hey, great to see him on the air. We miss him.
Thanks, man. That was super nice of you to say.
Thank you.
Really nice.
Great.
We paid him $5
All right, man,
to say
I
that.
just wanted to give you a call. I want you to feel left out tonight. You're very quiet. I miss your laugh.
Oh, thank you. Well, hey, Dave is going to send you that check, okay?
Dave, the landlord.
All right. See you, man. Thanks for
Have a
calling.
good night.
Yeah,
All
thanks, man.
right.
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Charlie S. Charlie S. That couldn't hear anyone except Johnny. That's it.
Okay, but still, that was super nice of Charlie us to say that.
Yeah.
I wasn't
So
expecting that.
That brings us to something else. Mark is going to have a new talk show. I think starting next Wednesday?
No, this Friday.
No, this Friday. Yes, starting this Friday.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the talk show.
I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am that I'm going to be working with Dave Friedman of Friedman Amplification. And we're going to be doing this talk show basically about all things gear, any type of music. It's going to be all types of amps and manufacturers and artists, not specifically tied to David Friedman. It's going to branch out to a whole bunch of different other artists and manufacturers and so forth. So, I've been talking to a bunch of other different people who are going to be coming on along with Dave, who's talking to a bunch of people. But this Friday, we've got Grover Jackson, a legendary Grover Jackson, coming on the show. And that's actually who I'm waiting for him to call me. I was doing a test with him. So to make sure that everything works. So I'm super excited. Dave is a great guy, obviously a legend in the music industry and what he makes and what he's been doing for years for guys like Eddie Van Halen and Steve Stevens and Jerry Cantrell and Phil X. And my God, the list goes on. So to be able to just even say that I'm associated with David Friedman to me is just a dream come true. And we're not going to be doing the show every week. It'll be every other week or every couple of weeks, whatever it is, whenever we can get a really great guest and we're both available and we're not traveling and so forth. So Dave's a bit more busy than I am, I think, but we'll get it done whenever we can. So, but I'm totally psyched about it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to probably learn a ton from all of these guys about what, in terms of tone and just tips and everything. It's just, I mean, who better to talk to? I mean, and Grover Jackson, I've been posting on my Twitter. And by the way, if you guys want to subscribe, if anybody wants to check it out, just go to tone-talk.com. And all you got to do is that'll bring you right to the YouTube page. Subscribe, and we're going to be on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time this week. And the times may change different weeks. We'll see how it goes depending on people's schedules and mine and Dave's. But I can't, if you guys have any questions about it, I'm curious, or if anybody else has any questions about it. But I'd love to have everybody, come on and watch. And if you have questions for Grover, let me know. But I mean, my God, the guy's he's worked with Randy Rhoads and who was it? Dimebag he worked with, and he said he has some stories about Eddie. So I'm looking forward to that. And someone just subscribed to my channel because I just got a ding right there.
Yeah,
so thank you. Yes. So please, guys.
It was Bruce.
It was Charlie S. And someone Fenderman just subscribed. So yeah, a lot of people. That's awesome, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, again, tone-talk.com. I'm not going to be competing with you guys at all. It's you guys are the EVH kings. So.
Oh well, thanks, but.
Yeah.
It's we'll be watching you when we're not on too. So it's awesome. I can't wait.
Actually, we'll be bootlegging your show when we're on.
There you go. Just simulcast.
Yeah, via satellite.
Yes, exactly.
We'll be taking bullet points from Dave Friedman. Oh my God. Oh my, that's great. We'll use that on the next show. No.
Seriously. That guy, he's great.
Awesome. Yeah,
he's great.
Very cool. Well, we're very happy for you, Mark. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be very informative and great entertainment as well.
Yeah, it's just gonna be something. Hopefully, it'll be something different than what's already out there, and having some cool guests. I'm hoping that some of the celebrity guests that we can get will be like what what's it, the metal show used to be, where they would have
that metal show, and
we're not going to be hopefully not that goofy, but sometimes but I hopefully we'll have some really great metal guests on, and I want to have Jerry Cantrell on. I mean, I think that's a possibility. Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
He's a big Friedman guy, so I'd love to have him on the show. But we're not going to have people who are just tied to Dave Friedman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's you're not just going to have like Friedman endorsers or or guys that even if they buy Friedman, it's not just a Friedman thing. It's musicians and company owners and all kinds of stuff.
Yep,
right.
Yep. I'll give you an example. Like Bruce Agnator is he's somebody that we want to have on because Dave Friedman studied underneath Bruce Agnator.
Right.
So that he's a legend in the amp building world. So there's a whole bunch of people. I don't want to sound like a name dropper or anything like that. Believe me, from my perspective, anybody that we have on is going to be killer.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, it's on the floor right behind you. Look right behind you, right on the floor. That name you dropped, it's right there.
Oh, yeah. Dave Friedman. Hang on, let me pick that up again. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Steve Stevens, let me pick him up too.
Oh, man. Awesome. I'm so happy that you have a sense of humor. I forgot you are from New York.
I get it, man. At first you got me, but then I get it.
It's on the floor right behind you there.
Yeah, that's one of his. Yeah. Well, hey, somebody just called in real quick. Someone wants to say hi. Hey, you're on. Who is this?
JohnnyBean.com. Hey, Johnny, what's up, man? It's Joe Wentz. What's going on, brother?
Joe. What's up, man?
Joe.
Oh, man, not much. Just cruising to my destination down here in Myrtle Beach, sitting cool on my stool. Tenfold. Yeah, man, I just wanted to call in and say, great show,
So funny. Jerry Reed.
That's awesome.
The snowman.
That's great.
Oh, God, no one got the Smokey and the Bandit reference? God.
I missed that one.
Oh, my God.
I heard it. I heard it.
He heard
Yeah.
it. And let it go. Just
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Mark. That sounds awesome. That sounds like that'll be a lot of information.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
It'll be
Thank you.
insane.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. And by the way, Johnny, thank you. I really appreciate that. And if anybody wants to check it out on Twitter, also it's Tone. Hang on, let me tell you what it is on Twitter. Right now, I will tell you it is at Tone Talk on YT. Okay, at Tone Talk on YT. So basically on YouTube, right? So at Tone Talk on YT. And check it out. Subscribe. I've got a huge following of 102 followers, and it's growing.
That's not bad. And wait, you got like 100+ followers in one day in 24 hours. That was crazy.
On the YouTube channel? Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
insane.
That's
it wasn't because of me. Obviously.
Doesn't matter. You know what? Doesn't matter how you get the runs, how you score the hits, as long as you're getting the hits.
Hey, it's a team. Right?
Yeah. You know, doesn't matter how you got the win. You got the win.
Wait,
yeah,
Dave.
When they go ahead. Go ahead.
I know what Johnny.
Go ahead, Johnny. Oh wait, this is where Johnny makes fun of me. Is this where Johnny makes fun of me again? Okay, come on.
Kind of.
Hit me.
Well, I was going to ask you how you got the run.
How'd you get?
How did that happen?
Oh yes.
Dave's gonna tell us how you get the runs.
It's from drinking a lot of milk.
Yeah.
Johnny and I picked up on that like immediately.
Every other word this guy says, man, is he's just asking for it, man.
It is Trash Talk Wednesday, so. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, seriously though, congratulations, man. That's
yeah.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Very cool, and looking forward to it. You said Friday at what? 9
p.m.
9 o'clock?
9 p.m. Eastern time. Yep.
Okay. So about right now, you'll be on this time right now, Friday.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie says he can't find the channel.
That's www.tone-talk.com. Should bring you right there.
And the phone number is 555-29.
Yeah.
And Charlie, if you can't find it, just message me on Facebook. I'll send it to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. And David Friedman's super psyched about it too. He wants to get out there and talk to different people, and who else? Grover's gonna have some killer stories.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
This guy started with Wayne Charvel. I think the story is that, I don't know if you guys know it because I'm just learning it myself, that he partnered with Wayne Charvel when they had Charvel, but then Wayne, I guess, ended up selling it to Grover.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of became Charvel and Jackson were like the two brands. I think Charvel was like the overseas model and Jackson was the US, or maybe it was the other way around. But that's kind of the impetus, when I understand kind of how it started for him getting big with that. And then he sold it to Fender, I think, at some point. But
yeah.
So yeah,
I'd like to come up with some sort of question for Grover that maybe you can ask him, but I need to figure out how I want to get it out to you, because I want to know more. I want to know what about Steve Vai's Green Meanie guitar, which was Grover's personal guitar. Steve Vai borrowed it for the Alcatraz record and tour and never gave it back.
I'm taking notes on this one. So really, okay.
Yes.
Okay, if you send me the question,
I have to figure out how I want to pose it so that it's not a negative question, because it's kind of like a sore. It's kind of like a sore.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Subject
So you
type
never
thing.
give it back, and I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. It was a borrowed guitar. Steve was like, "I love it. I'm not giving it back." You know.
You know, it would be an awesome show if we get Steve Vai on the show at the same time, and we do like one of those confrontational shows.
Yeah.
Be
You know,
like
like-
Jerry Springer.
Yes, exactly. So, Rover, I hear you have a bone to pick with Steve.
Yeah. And then we just sit back and eat popcorn and watch it.
Right. No, that's crazy. I never heard that.
It was that guitar, the guitar that Steve used with David Lee Roth. You know, the green Charvel. That was the guitar.
Wow.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Like a white pickguard.
It had a white. It started with a white pickguard, and then it had a black pickguard on it with all kinds of different colored pickups in it.
Had like a pink humbucker or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the guitar.
I've
Yeah.
seen that
Is
one.
that the one he used on Flexible? Or no?
No. You know what? It's on the cover. There's a cartoon looking
Right.
thing of the cover. Yeah, that's the guitar. But if you look at all the in that era, there's a lot of guitar magazine covers with Steve on it. I think it was a D'Addario cover, but he's got the Carvin amps behind him, and he's holding that guitar. He's holding a green Charvel. That's the guitar.
Here it is.
That's the guitar right there. Yes, the green.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I think that's as it looks right now, but back then it had a white pickguard on it. It was cleaner. And it started off. It didn't start off green. It started off as a sunburst guitar that Steve painted green.
Yeah, that's the guitar. That's pretty cool. Did not know that.
Yeah.
There's so many cool guitars out there to talk about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's it. That's the guitar, and that's
Right
the
there.
photo that I'm talking about. Yes.
You can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
you
That's
go.
That's exactly the guitar. Very cool. Well,
yeah. Super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well,
so I'll think of like a positive way to put the comment or the question, and we'll see what happens.
okay. Yeah, sure. So, we'll see how it all goes. I'm looking forward to, just seeing everybody's comments and questions, and whoever's going to be watching, it's all new to me, so it's going to be killer. So
Yeah, I can't wait. I especially would love to watch. I mean, I want to watch as many of them as I can, but to be on the maiden voyage one would be very cool to watch that happen.
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be cool. Super cool. And you've seen Dave in his lair before, his back office. That's where his main computer is. So that's where we'll be talking with Dave.
Yeah.
And
Very cool.
yeah, it's super cool, man.
Yeah.
So what else? What else is happening?
I don't know, Johnny. Let's give Johnny a chance to talk.
Yeah, Johnny. Where's Howie?
Taking the trash.
He's chilling out. Yeah.
Or getting into the trash, maybe.
Yeah. He's digging in the trash, I think. Yeah. No, he's chilling out. He's resting up for his W. A little later on. What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of
Was
people,
that me?
a lot of people in here. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. 64 people staring at Dave. 44 thumbs ups. Thank you guys.
Very nice.
Yeah, Steve Anderson, what's going on, man? You keep saying my name.
Brian Davies says Howie's taking the trash out and cursing. That's funny.
Freaking Johnny Beane.
No, that'll be me actually in a while. Because it's a huge production. It's a huge production, because I live in the forest. It's not as simple as just black belt.
It's a log cabin.
Black belt, what did you eat today? He's asking. Oh, black belt Yellow Belly wants to know what we all ate today.
Wow.
That's. He says he had a salad bar at Whole Foods. I had a strawberry yogurt and a bowl of Rice Krispies. That's what I've had.
Well, you're definitely a bit healthier than me. I actually had for lunch, I had Burger King. And then for dinner, I had a grilled cheese. Isn't today National Grilled Cheese Day?
Is it really?
Yeah. I think every day is like a national holiday now.
Yeah.
Like the other day was National.
Yesterday was National Pet Day.
Yes.
That was the day before. Yeah.
Sibling Day, Pet Day.
Wow.
When's Chicken Day? They gotta have Chicken Day.
That's every day for me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every day.
It is. So what'd you eat, Rob? Ron?
I had.
Ron, is it? Ron?
Let's see. I got up this morning and I worked out for an hour and a half.
I didn't ask you that.
Then I had. Normally I don't eat breakfast, but this morning I was kind of hungry. I had some scrambled eggs. And that was just some scrambled eggs. And then I didn't eat any lunch. But for dinner I had some pasta with some salad and that was it. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I had a slice of pizza for lunch, and for dinner I had a steak and mashed potatoes and green beans.
How do you just eat one slice of pizza? How do you do that?
Well, it's when it's either eat one slice of pizza or if you eat more than one slice of pizza, you can go right to the hospital when you have a heart attack. You eat one slice of pizza and you feel okay. I had one slice of pizza.
Yeah. There you go. I understand that.
It's okay.
I can't eat one slice of pizza.
A taste is better than none.
That's true.
Hey, at least it's New York pizza.
You're darn tootin'. You're darn tootin'. And it's probably the best pizza around. And yes, it's Sal's Pizzeria in Glen Cove.
I've eaten it. I've eaten it.
Yes.
Good pizza?
That's amazing.
Dave and I have both eaten.
No matter what slice you eat, it's great.
And Sal looks just like Sylvester Stallone. Just
Kinda.
his face.
Kinda looks like a pizza.
He does, yeah.
I guess this is trash night. Come on. You insult your favorite pizza guy.
I didn't insult him. Listen, it's like I'm like Don Rickles. If I insult you, I love you. If I don't insult you, being insulted by me is like the greatest thing in the world. It's like pizza.
Yeah.
And since we don't have Don Rickles anymore, I'm all that's left.
That's sad to lose him, man. He was one of a kind, that guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don Rickles, guy was a master at insulting people. He was awesome.
Oh, he was the best.
Mm-hmm.
I remember growing up and watching with my dad. Ugh.
You know what movie most people probably don't know about? He did it with Artie Lang. He was in a movie called Dirty Work.
Yes. And you tell the story because I know what you're going to say. Oh, man.
There's so many stories, but that's what he calls him, the baby gorilla. Is that the one where? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole story because it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but
my goodness,
it's such a funny movie.
I heard Artie Lang talk about that, and like within the first 2 seconds of him getting made fun of, he starts laughing. They had to do the scene like 30 times because he kept on laughing at Don Rickles making fun of him.
Yeah,
right. It's just impromptu. It's like ad-libbing and making fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie though. Definitely a good movie to check out.
I got to see that. I got to watch that.
Yeah, it's a cool one. It's a cool one. But of course, I grew up on Carson and having Rickles on there as a kid.
Oh yeah,
great.
My first thing with Don Rickles is watching CPO Sharky. There was a TV show that he did in the 70s, and man, I was like 6 years old when it was first on, 6 or 7 years old, and I just remember rolling on the floor just from everything he said, not understanding, but just knowing that he
still
was
in diapers.
Funny.
You know what he was also in? Gomer Pyle.
Yes. Yeah. Crazy.
That's even going back before that. What you just mentioned. CPO Sharky.
I remember him. I remember Don Rickles doing it was in 1984. I actually have it on DVD. It was it was one of those toasts, the toast nights where they actually toasted Mr. T.
Oh yeah, yeah, roasting.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And he was on there, and he is just slamming away, and it was so funny. The guy was just classic, you know. I mean, half the stuff that he said, you couldn't even get away with saying today.
Oh, forget it. Yeah,
Right.
it's ridiculous. He's so not PC. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if today, if you put on Archie Bunker.
Yeah. And that was one of my favorite TV shows.
Oh, I love it. I used to watch it nightly. Every night I'd have Archie Bunker on. But now you put it on and people will be like, that's wrong. Like, you got to turn. That's not politically correct.
I know. The only one that can still get away with it is Clint Eastwood. Just watch Gran Torino. You know, Clint Eastwood can get away with that stuff still to this day.
Well, are you going to mess with Clint Eastwood? Not me. You going to mess with Clint Eastwood? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what kung fu you know. You're not messing with Clint Eastwood.
You don't mess with Clint Eastwood. Nobody messes.
He gives you that one look. You're done.
Yeah, I know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. He was actually the mayor of a town just like 20 minutes from me.
That's amazing.
Really?
Called Carmel, California.
Yeah.
He was Clint Eastwood was the mayor.
That's cool.
How long ago was that?
That was when was that? Was that in the 90s? Maybe.
Yeah,
Carmel,
it was the same.
Monterey,
It was
Pebble Beach area. You know
Yeah.
where the golfing is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a little while. Maybe it was 90s or something.
I'm surprised they didn't pursue anything further than that.
They filmed one of the Dirty Harry, the last Dirty Harry movie. What was that called? What was the very last one?
So it was that Sudden Impact.
Sudden Impact. That was filmed. That was filmed there.
Huh.
No, it wasn't Sudden Impact. It was the one with Welcome to the Jungle. The Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Okay.
Wait, was
maybe
that that Dirty Harry or was that another?
Yeah, he was still Callahan. Yeah, he was
That was
still
Dirty Harry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Those are great movies, man.
Yeah.
My favorite one was the second one. What was the second Dirty Harry movie?
Magnum Force.
Magnum Force. Yeah, that's with was David Soul.
I'm a huge Eastwood fan, as you can tell. So
Well, it was not Starsky. It was
Well, you're
Hutch.
not in the
Hutch was
Eastwood
the bad
room.
guy.
Move
Hutch-
to the Eastwood room.
yeah, that's downstairs. Eastwood.
That's right.
That's where all the guns are.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that word.
The next room.
Can't say that on this channel.
I'm not allowed to say that. Oh my.
No,
Okay.
not unless you're Clint Eastwood.
That's right. Then you can say, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's funny.
or Chuck
Actually,
Norris.
speaking
Chuck
of-
Norris.
Chuck Norris can.
Chuck Norris is so badass that at night the boogeyman looks under his bed for Chuck.
That's right. Chuck Norris beat the sun. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest.
Did you guys see that commercial with Chuck Norris recently? It was like an insurance commercial.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
Like he kicks
Yeah,
your
where he
skull
kicks-
shaker in the guy's head or something. Yeah. It was. I mean, I got a good chuckle out of it.
Yeah.
One of the best ones is
He's 75 years old and he looks
Yeah.
great. He's in
one of the
amazing
best ones is Chuck Norris lost both of his legs in a car accident, still managed to walk it off.
Goodness.
It's so awesome. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. You know, it's just great.
Oh,
They actually interviewed him. They actually interviewed Chuck Norris, and this is a couple years ago, and some guy was asking him, "What do you think about those?" And he was just like, he's like, "I think they're so funny." He actually gets a kick out of them.
Yeah, they made him say them. So
Yeah.
funny when the guy himself is saying it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's some real good ones out there. I actually have a book. It's the Chuck Norris book. It's got like all the different ones in there. What was it? It's kind of like the one Dave said. What's how the heck was it? Something about the boogeyman. Yeah, Dave said the boogeyman. Was it the boogeyman?
Yeah.
Checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Yeah.
Oh,
man, that's funny. Chuck Norris. He's still out there doing the his fitness machine.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
75 years old. And his wife is what, 52? She's in great shape too. She's in
Like
amazing shape too.
I was going to say it's time to trade her in.
It's like the girls that I date. They're all like 20 years younger than me.
My goodness.
That's okay. I just met a new one, and she's only 13 years younger than me. So
I thought you were gonna say she's only 13.
I was like, my
That's
daughter's
younger than my daughter.
Oh my goodness.
This is now this video is getting deleted.
It's finally trash night. Okay.
well, I've had both exes on the show over the last year and a half, so I'm sure you'll see this one here pretty soon.
Oh my God. Leanne's funny. Hitler resigned the day Chuck Norris was born. Oh my goodness.
Chuck is the man. He just needs to take that toupee off.
Most people wear Superman pajamas to bed. Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas to bed.
Oh man.
All right,
everybody's
I have to say it, Eddie Van Halen. All right. Now we're back. We're back.
It's 9:23.
Okay. You guys good?
Eddie Van Halen.
Killer Chimp says, "What are you guys' thoughts on Randy Rhoads?"
Love him.
Absolutely.
Huge fan.
Yes. We'll ask Grover Jackson that. We'll have to have Mark ask Grover Jackson that on.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I actually, when I said to Grover, let me see if he called me yet. No, not yet. When I said to him yesterday, I was like, I know you've been asked 1,000 times about Randy Rhoads. You know, how do you feel about more questions about that? He's like, ask away. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, man. That's awesome. So anything's game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because, you know, so much time has passed, and if you don't talk about it, then the stories die. You don't want the guy's name to die. It's a shame that the guy had to go. The guy passed away, but you know, you don't want him to, you know, the name to go away.
No, and
talk about it.
It's interesting. I watched the video that Grover had done with Nam. I guess it's posted on the Nam website. So if you just look up Nam Grover Jackson, that video will come up. And he's talking about Randy Rhoads, and he basically says, my memory of Randy Rhoads, and even when I met him, was not as a guitar player. He was like, it's just one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
It's just such a nice, genuine, down-to-earth person.
And he was a kid. He was just a child.
Yeah.
You know, everyone forgets that he was, what, 21?
Yeah. And he was a classically the difference between him and Eddie, I mean, he was very much Eddie-like in a lot of ways, but he was a classically trained guitarist. You know, he was really proficient with classical music and all that, as Eddie was with the piano, but he was classically trained on guitar, so that was one of the differences. And if you hear a lot of the old, like, you know, underground stuff that's out there of Randy playing, you know, not the distorted, crazy Ozzy stuff or Quiet Riot stuff, you really go, wow, this guy was, you know, obviously he was talented, but you gain an appreciation for his classically trained background too, you know.
Yeah, he kind of started that bit of that neoclassical playing.
Yeah,
you know, that took us to kind of the Yngwie route, you know, and that kind of stuff. I mean, that at least that's kind of, at least my ear kind of hears it. That was kind of like the first, you know, type of neoclassical type of music, at least that I heard from Randy Rhoads. But yeah, I mean, he was a teacher. He was a guitar teacher. You know. I mean, I think he was really just very trained in the what is it? Music theory.
Oh yeah. He knew his stuff. He
Yeah,
really knew his stuff.
very, very much so. So yeah, big fan. I love Blizzard of Oz and but both the Ozzy albums with him.
Yeah.
Did they make an album with Quiet Riot with him? Or I thought he left before they made it.
I have live stuff of him with Quiet Riot.
I think there's bootlegs.
Yeah,
but there's no official.
I'm not
album.
exactly sure, but I'm thinking maybe I saw one. There's one
official album.
But maybe it was a bootleg. I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody knows. Somebody can tell us. But actually, a friend of mine, she's a guitarist, and she's a huge Rhoads fan, and she got to hang out with his mom a couple times. You
Yeah,
know?
oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah. I hear she's a super sweet lady. Is she still alive?
I don't think so. I think she. I
don't know.
I think she.
She may have passed away. I know that they still. I think they still own the school though, where he used to teach, and that was his mom's school. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had heard you could take tours of the place, something like that.
Yeah.
You could go down there and you could see his room.
Craig says she passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. That's tough to see your child rise to fame like that and then die in such a way. It's tragic.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of like that Bad Company song. It's like the Bad Company song.
Yeah. Yep.
Rising Star, right?
Mhm.
Or Shining Star.
Shooting
Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shining Star is from
That's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah. Where's Shining Star?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just to raise the mood just a little bit, did you guys know that the doctor, speaking of Chuck Norris, the doctor that gave birth to Chuck Norris, right after childbirth, right after he gave birth to him, he got put in the ER. Never slapped Chuck Norris.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah.
I heard when Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom home from the hospital.
Yeah. Gosh. Dude.
Chuck Norris can't eat just one Lay's potato chip. Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go again. Third base.
Okay. So what? Are you guys good?
Yeah, there we go. There it is. And there it is.
I'm
67 people being left hanging right now.
Hey, it's garbage time.
Yeah, it's garbage night. That's right.
Yeah. Yes. So hey, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you to Mark jumping in here.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on your new show, Tone Talk, is it?
Yep. It's Tone Dash Talk if you're looking it up, but yes, Tone Talk is the name of the show.
Okay. And it'll be on Friday at 9:00 Eastern.
Yep. This Friday night.
This Friday.
Grover
That's
Jackson.
awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for having me on and talking about it.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
Yeah.
It's our pleasure. And don't be a stranger. You can always come back on our show and
I will not be a stranger.
and we can have more fun talks, jokes.
Yeah.
Talk
Totally.
about Chuck Norris some more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those never get old.
And Rob, don't come back.
Oh no.
I just got fired. I got fired again.
Damn.
I'll see you guys in about 3 weeks. So yeah.
You not so much. Oh, and
Get some
by the
Chuck
way,
Norris jokes.
come get your guitar.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming. I'll be out in a few weeks. I'll be out soon. Maybe even sooner.
Soon, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, this
It
girl
just-
that
I
I'm dating,
actually just pulled it out of a case just to see, and it's perfect. It's still in tune perfectly.
nice.
Yeah.
Sweet deal.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, thanks
Okay.
for having me, guys. Super cool.
Thanks
Yeah.
for showing us that awesome guitar too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Using
yeah.
in good health.
Thank you. Rob, you too, buddy. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thumbs up. And we'll see you guys. Subscribe to Tone Dash Talk. And Rob, what's your channel?
I do not have a channel, but I have Instagram. You guys know Facebook, and I finally got Snapchat, Johnny. You'd be happy.
I know. You
Oh.
added me on that. I saw that.
Yeah. So
I saw
between
that.
my girlfriend and my daughter, they're all trying to show me how to use it.
You got to get some cool filters, pictures. We'll check you out with like a king hat and stuff.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that. That's the only thing I don't know how to do. Like,
Actually, it'll be more like a tiara.
I couldn't hear Dave. What'd you say?
Said it would be more like a tiara, not a king hat.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll show you how to do that, Rob. It's easy.
Okay.
It's easy. All right, Dave. Good to see you.
Same
Making
here.
cat videos. Making cat videos.
Yeah.
Johnny's.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on Snapchat every day, man.
I love it when Johnny did that, making cat videos. Well, that was so funny.
Yeah. Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you for thumbs up. subscribe, like, share, everything. And we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later for my Veda, my vlog every day in April. So look for that. And then we'll see you on Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then stay tuned for Tone Dash Talk, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
Friday, this Friday.
This
All right,
Friday.
everybody.
Yep.
See ya.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, everyone.
See you guys.
Good night.